Hi everybody, thanks again. Welcome to Katie's Corner. Today we're going to be doing a treatment on varicose veins. So as you can see, I have a face here instead of legs. What I wanted to be able to show you today is how versatile this treatment can be. So you're not only just treating the legs, but you can also do it on the face so that you can be treating any capillaries. You can even go as gentle as treating rosacea with this one as well. So that's kind of what I wanted to be able to show you today, but kind of keep in mind it's going to be the same process as we would be doing for varicose veins. If any of you got to watch any of my treatments that I did for the skin gains, kind of the same process, but we're going to be using Alma, my beautiful model here, we're going to be using her face today instead. So what we've already done, we've kind of gone through the first and second cleanse already. We've already done the cavitation setting with the Dermasound. So her face is already prepped, ready to go. The next step we're going to go ahead and go into is the Intense Antioxidant Professional Exfoliator. Now the reason why we do this, and it is an optional treatment if you wanted to do it, we are going to be doing it on her skin because sometimes with varicose veins, we might be treating pigmentation, or PIH is what a lot of people will call it. So this is going to help kind of stimulate her collagen, which makes it great to do on the face and everything, but it's going to help lighten any pigmentation. It's going to gently exfoliate her skin. It's also going to help reboost any collagen or elastin, well, of course, like I mentioned, giving her really gentle exfoliation. So you'll just apply that evenly all over her face. You'll give it about 5 to 7 minutes, just depending on her skin. When you're putting it on the legs, though, you kind of want to really watch the skin and how it reacts to it. This is a really gentle peel, so it's not going to be over exfoliating, it's not going to be overstimulating on her skin, which is actually really important when you're treating varicose veins or spider veins on the legs, because if you're too aggressive on them, sometimes you can make the condition a little bit more worse. We definitely don't want that to happen. So kind of the more gentle you can be, the better. You will notice in some of my videos for the skin games, I did do the 5-berry peel. I only spot treated with it and it was only 1 layer, but her skin on her legs was prepped for it. So kind of just use the same process that you normally would with the legs that you would with the skin on the face, basically. So just to kind of help us save time, I'm going to go ahead and remove this and we're going to move on to the next step. So go ahead and take this off of her skin, and you can use either cool towels, warm towels, it doesn't matter a whole lot. You just want to make sure your client is comfortable. And as you can see, even after doing the cavitation setting with the Dermasound and doing this really light peel, her skin doesn't have pretty much any pinkness. She's not feeling very sensitive. She's got a little bit on her cheeks, which is perfectly normal, nothing I feel like I should be alarmed of. All right, and the next step we're going to go into, we are going to cocktail the Living Cell Clarifier, Fulvic Elixir, Rosacea Relief, if I can get these to work and pump out, and the amino acid serum. Now, why we're cocktailing these together is to try and help us save a little bit of time. The important part that you really want to focus on, and the reason why we're using Rosacea Relief for varicose veins, spider veins, capillaries, or anything, is because it does have horse chestnut extract in it. Horse chestnut extract is known to help rebuild and repair the capillaries within your client's skin. So that's why a lot of times it's recommended for rosacea. So we're going to go ahead and go into the Sonos setting with our Dermasound. And she's got really, really great skin, so we're gonna leave it on the normal skin type setting that the Dermasound has, but you can definitely adjust it. Now we're just going to gently help penetrate these products into her skin. If they have any certain areas of concern, specifically for those varicose veins or any spider veins, capillaries, you definitely want to focus mostly on those areas. Now the reason why we want to use the Dermasound for this treatment, or specifically for varicose veins, is because we definitely want to try and get all of those ingredients with each of these products into the skin. With the fulvic elixir, we are wanting to help reduce inflammation in the skin, which once we can start reducing any inflammation, the skin and the body is going to want to start to heal. So get that inflammation reduced in the skin, get that horse chestnut extract in there to help start rebuilding any of those veins that might be damaged. We want to try and help restore blood flow in the legs if you're doing it on the legs. If you're treating the capillaries on their skin, you're trying to just get those capillaries to be rebuilt, to get that redness out of their skin. And we always want to make sure we're moving in an upward direction, especially when you're treating the legs, because you want that blood flow to be moving towards the heart. So we'll just do a couple of passes. Now what the sonophoresis setting is going to also do on the skin, it's going to help open up those pathways in between the cells to allow better penetration of the products, but it's also going to help regenerate the skin cells. So it's basically going to help restart the skin cells so that they can start to heal. They're going to help regenerate and grow more, so you're going to have a younger, better acting, more youthful skin. Alright. So you'll normally start doing that one for about 5 to 10 minutes. If you're doing it on the legs, you want to do it for about 5 to 10 minutes per leg, just so that you're making sure that every ingredient, all of the products are evenly distributed and they're penetrated perfectly. So the next that we are going to go into is we're going to balance, protect, and heal the legs. We want to make sure that we're putting back in any moisture that might be taken out, but we also want to make sure that those products are staying within the legs. So now we're going to be using the Vitamin E Essential Cell Cream. We are also going to be using the Cell Protection Serum and the Amino Acid Epidermal Sealant. Now why we're going to be using the Vitamin E Essential Cell Cream is because it does have anti-inflammatory properties to it. It's also going to help moisturize the skin, but it also helps keep hydration into the skin by helping to reduce any epidermal water loss as well. So it's just going to be super, super moisturizing, but again, we're really kind of starting to target any inflammation that might be in the legs if you're treating the legs, but it can still actually be on the face as well, especially with rosacea or any capillaries that might be broken or inflamed on the skin. So we'll go ahead and make sure she's nice and absorbed there. We're going to turn back on our Dermasound, and now we're going to go into our microamp setting. Now what the microamp is going to do, it's basically going to tell the cells in the skin to start the healing process, and it's also going to basically help those cells in the skin regenerate. And again, on the face, we definitely want to make sure we're giving them a pretty nice, youthful, pretty glow. sure, of course, you're still really targeting those areas of concern. So if they have pigmentation, if they have really inflamed, kind of bulging veins coming out of their legs, you definitely want to make sure that you're just targeting those specific areas. And generally they should start to see, and of course it depends on their skin, it depends on how aggressive or non-aggressive we are, but they should start to see results or start to feel results within about 3 to 4 treatments. That's about when my client, when we were doing the Skin Gains clinical case, that's about when we started to really see results, and she started to mostly feel them was the biggest key. So we're just going to do a couple of passes. Again, still moving all in an upward direction. And if you're doing this on the legs, again, you're going to want to do this for about 5 to 10 minutes per leg. If it's only one leg, then only 5 to 10 minutes for that leg, which helps save you a little bit of time. Once that is all done, you can see her skin has absorbed everything nice, evenly. She has a really pretty glow. It all looks really even. But we definitely don't want her to leave unprotected because we have exfoliated her skin. We did do a gentle peel. So when she goes outside, we want to make sure her skin is protected. Especially if they have any PIH in their skin. If you're, in that process of trying to get that out of her skin, even on the legs, it's the same rule of thumb. Her skin's going to remember that damage and they're more prone to it. So you don't want them to leave unprotected, even if it's on the legs. All right. Well, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. If you have questions, please feel free to let me know. You are going to want to use a promo code for your next order because you will be getting a discount. The Full Book Elixir is going to be 20% off for the rest of this week towards actually the end of the month because it is also the product of the month this month. The promo code that you're going to want to use is KT05. So make sure when you call it in or email it in that you use that promo code so that you can get a discount. Thanks so much everybody. Have a great day.